right. Let's see what's good. All right, let me see what we have here. Let me get a mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
All right, we sounding good. Who we got on deck so far? I see Adele, I see Hassan, and I see Ali. What's cracking, everybody? Yep. Happy Friday. Seems like I got a glare. Is there a glare? I think that killed the glare. All is well, Ali. All is well. What's up, Stacy? Flipping the binaries, huh? Yeah, I've been looking at the market actually for about an hour. And have yet to see an opportunity for us. But that's okay. We're going to see what it do. All right, let me get this out there real quick. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, y'all make sure you hit the like button when you guys arrive. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Walker, what's good? Walker said 1250 was close. If that's the one that I was looking at, I agree. I saw one recently, like maybe 3 binaries ago. That was close. Yeah, we need behavior to still shape up. Yet and still. But market as usual will do whatever it chooses to do. All right. Got that there. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And I may not be on here too long because I'm actually waiting for my son to finish his appointment. So I'm not sure when that's going to be, but it might be soon. So I'm not going to be here that long, I don't believe. If I would have known he would have taken this long, I would have already been on live. But it is what it is. And I still plan on doing the recap later anyway, so. All right, let me see who we got in the building. I see Rich is in the building. I see John Lamb is in the building. All right. Trend Traders in the building. What's happening? Yes, definitely well wishes for the holiday season. Hope you all enjoyed your Christmas if you celebrated, your Kwanzaa, your Hanukkah, whatever you do. Damn, it's time for a haircut, man. Needs that. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Definitely much appreciated. Never Times Square. What's so funny, Hassan, is that like nobody from New York actually does that. Nobody goes down there for New Year's ever. It's so funny. Nah, man. Nah. Yeah, we barely go like to see Rockefeller Center. They probably gonna go. I'll probably take them tomorrow down there to mess around with the ice skating a little bit. Either there or Bryant Park. And then we're gonna go to dinner to like an expensive place to eat some dinner. Cause that's what I feel like doing. Like I want to eat some good food and have some awesome service. So I told him, I said, if y'all want to come, y'all can stay home. I go by myself. Yeah, that's what it is, Shani. When you live here, it's like, nah, we ain't doing that shit. Like typically, a New Year's for us is gonna be in somebody's house. Like we gonna be indoors somewhere in the house. Don't nobody want to be running around on the street. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Hassan said he know people that live near the beach and don't go to the beach. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. Like New York is always here for me. So anytime we want to do something, we just do what we feel like doing at the time. But we don't really do a lot of the cliche stuff that everybody else does when they visit. Like when you visit New York, there's definitely certain things that you're gonna do because it's like historic. You know, you want to hit Times Square. You want to probably go to the Empire State Building, go to, the Trade Center, you know, go to Bryant Park. If you come around the holidays, you want to go to Rockefeller Center, you know. Yeah, or see a Broadway show, something like that. Like the stuff I like to go to games. Like I like going to see the Knicks lose, go see the Nets lose. I haven't gone to see the Knicks lose in a long time. What's funny though is that every time I go to see the Knicks, they win. So I was joking with a friend of mine. I said, "Yo, maybe I should start going to see the Knicks again so they could actually win, cause they suck." Oh my goodness. The Knicks are the Knicks just been trash for like decades. Jay said he been living in the East Village. Yeah, East Village is nice. Soho is nice. The restaurant where I want to go to is actually on the Upper East Side. It's there's a chef that owns the restaurant, and he's gonna be there. And he's like certain dishes that you order, he serves the dish. Like he's like a well-renowned chef, not just in New York. I think New York, LA, a couple other places. Yeah, so I want that experience. And the food gonna be ridiculous. Yes, freedom, exactly. Yeah, the food is gonna be retarded. The food is gonna be off the chain. You know, like sometimes food just be expensive for no reason, and then sometimes food is expensive for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to know the cuisine that you like, and you got to try things out. But once you find a place that you like, and you like the ambiance and the environment, the service, and it's just like an aura that is associated with certain places. And every time that you go there, it's always a wonderful experience. That's what I like. I don't mind paying for that. I think that that's worth it because it's worth the experience. The experience is something that you can't, it's not tangible. It's an experience that you remember. You know what I'm saying? It's like a memory. Exactly. Shawty said, when you say cuisine, you about to spend some bread. You already know, man. Yep, you already know. And what's like something that's very interesting too is when you go to more expensive places, by the time you finish, you order everything that you order, it don't be that much more than what you would have spent somewhere else that's more popular, that that you are probably more used to. It doesn't be that much. It don't be that much more. Cause I'm like with a family, it's nothing to spend anywhere from like on a dinner that's decent. You can spend anywhere from $100 to $150 on a family of 4 or 5. You know what I mean? $180. So to spend $200, like to me, there's no difference between 150 and 200. That's the same. There's a difference between 80 and 200, but there's also a difference between the quality of the food. What you gonna spend $80 on might be good. What you spend 200 on, that shit better be good. And more than likely it will be if you're somewhere, that you are familiar with or that somebody recommended to you, who you can trust. Yeah, Brooklyn got a lot of spots. Brooklyn got a lot of spots. Brooklyn is how Manhattan is as far as like you just got to know where to go. You know what I mean? Like everywhere is not good. That's what I was saying about like just because a place is expensive doesn't mean that it's good. It's the experience. So I look at, like reviews for the service because the service is what makes the experience good. You don't want, regular just waiters and waitresses and, like the restaurant is not a certain way. It's not set properly. The tables are not right. Floors are dirty. Like, nah. It's so, like the ownership of these restaurants, some of them take pride, tremendous pride in the appearance. Like as soon as you walk in, the experience begins. And another thing too is when you go to, certain restaurants, you make a reservation. If they require a reservation, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a great experience when you go. You know? And it's not like you do that all the time. But sometimes you just want to treat yourself or your family or whatever to a great food experience. Gotta spend a little money. Yes, we still talk about restaurants. Yes, we are. Yep, but it's all, and then it's all relative. It is all relative. A lot could go into finding good places, like good restaurants, because a lot of places are overrated, and then a lot of places are very underrated. So it's like you just got to do your diligence, and kind of go places on your own, and have an experience by yourself, so you spend less money before you take your family there. Like that's what I used to do all the time, but now I don't have as much time to do that because I be running around with the kids and stuff. But I'm gonna start doing that again. I enjoy doing that. Like just go different places, try different things, you know, different dishes or whatever. And when you get that experience, you'll know, because the food is gonna just be like, oh shit. It's like as soon as you taste it, it just is like, whoa, like yes, I found a place. Yep. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it could take you up. It could take you years to find really good places to eat, and then sometimes places relocate or they go out of business, for whatever reason. It's a lot. Oh no, Jay Carly said you accidentally melted the silk lapel of your outfit. With what? The iron? You tried to iron it? Shahara said, "Why I always walk in on the food conversation?" Cause you greedy too, Shahara. That's why. It's you're magnetized to it. Oh snap! Damn, Jay Carly. Yeah, you burned right through that. Oh man. I remember doing like I did that one time too. When I was in Little League as a kid, I didn't know that you couldn't iron the silk uniform. Burn a big ass hole in my uniform shirt. It's like it was no coming back for it. Damn. So what you gonna do? Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's messed up. Show how you was eating a cookie, right? That's about right. Damn, she said she put a button over it. Looked stupid. Didn't realize the shit would melt. Dang. And so that piece is actually on the shirt. Yeah, you said that's the lapel on it. Oh man, Rich, that sucks. He said his favorite Chinese store relocating, been going there for 4 years. No more sweet and sour chicken balls. Oh man. Yeah, that matter of fact, Rich, that's the restaurant I'm talking about going to today. It's a like a well-renowned chef that does Hunang cuisine, Chinese food, in other words. As long as the Chinese store isn't completely leaving the area, it'll be worth the extra trip. Yeah, it's hard to find a good Chinese restaurant. It is hard. Like, it takes you years. That should take years. That's what I like about Chinatown, actually, like in New York. Because when you go to Chinatown, there's like, I know of 3 spots that's official. Like, it's always good. Always. The only thing is, it's right. It's all the way down to Chinatown. So you gotta make that trip. Yeah, too much oil. Definitely a no-no. And another good sign is when they got real good wonton soup. That's one sign. And when the rice is right. Like when they get that nice, it's like a kind of like a dark brown rice. Not too dark, but like brown rice. Brown fried rice. With the veggies and the scallions and the, when they make that right, it's official. What? Chinese spot had cameras in the ceiling in the bathroom. For what? Yeah, for what? What y'all doing that for? Ali said he having fried fish today. That sound good, man. What kind of fish, Ali? I like southern whiting myself. Fried or catfish or even like broiled flounder. She said another one had a cat fall from the ceiling. What? Cat doing what? She said the cat fell from the ceiling. What you mean? I know you don't mean like a cat that they was gonna cook. A dead cat? Nah, man. Did it have all the hair on it? Or was it skinned? Fell through the ceiling on the table. Alright, come on now. Come on. Some Chinese restaurants I'll never go in. Like some of the hood ones, nah. I'll be like, no thank you. When you look in there and they got that bulletproof glass, and the bulletproof glass is mad ashy looking, nah. No thanks. Yeah, flounder's good. Ernest, what's good, man? Shahara said, Pho. Korean barbecue. I'm wondering if I've actually had that. What's Korean barbecue? Is that hibachi or is different? I thought food was Vietnamese. Food. Didn't I say it right just now? Yo, J. Carly be flipping on me when I say that shit. Thought I said it right just now. Food, right? Like kung fu. How do you pronounce Fuhhhh? Fu? Pho? It's pho? Like I don't give a pho? Like that? Okay, it's pho. But then why is it PHO? Come on, man. Y'all corrected me. Explain to me why it's PHO though and not PHU. Thank you, Shahara. Thank you. That's my excuse right there, what you just said. I think it's pho. I think I might have to get off this. You ready? Huh? All right, I'm coming around. All right. Everybody, it's all good. So what time is it? 1:30? I may come back on. If I don't come back on, I'll see y'all on a recap. But the market actually looks pretty good right now. It actually started slowing down just now as I was coming on. So I will keep my eye out for things. Y'all keep your pho. I don't give a fuck. Oh shit. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Let me see what Joe just said. Joe Phillips, I watched your old videos when the market was faster, was wondering why you changed to like hardly movement price. When you traded your old way, there were a lot more opportunities because that's the way market moves most of the time. Well, Joe, there may be more opportunities, but it also requires more work on your part. One of the main reasons why I did make adjustments is for the simple fact that I train other people to trade also. So it's not the easiest thing to trade in a faster environment. Like your entire approach to the way that you're interpreting the market has to be different than it would be in a slow environment. It's more difficult. And most people are not going to be able to be successful doing that in a fast environment. That's one reason. Another reason is it's easier. It's easier, it's simpler, and I actually wanted to trade less. So I wanted to be able to use something that would put me in position to take fewer trades, but I can make way more money by scaling up the contract size. So that's kind of the idea behind the way that I do things now. If you look at the Project 21 videos, like that I'm releasing now, that's showing you how you build up in a, environment, taking fewer trades. Like that's actually broken down into taking one trade each week. But it's showing you what you can do just with that alone. Like you can do remarkable things as far as building up your account. And at the same time, you stressed out. Not at all. Like there's no stress because you're taking fewer trades and you have more opportunity to be patient and wait for the market to give you the best opportunity instead of trying to take a bunch of trades all the time. I know that you guys like most people like the idea of being able to take trades all the time, but it's not about taking trades all the time. It's about winning them. It's much more difficult for you to win consistently when you're concerned about how to interpret the environment that you're in. So when you trade in a faster environment, you got to do way more stuff. You got to be way more alert, and you have to apply so much more. It's too much. Most people, I would say 99% of everybody would not be able to do what I used to do. That came from just me having long-term experience in the market. Just the fact that I was able to do that. Same way, I was able to navigate when I was doing the at the money. Like, that's another thing. People wouldn't be able to do that. When you see how the market looks with them at the money trades, and you got to stay in the market the whole time so that you get the full risk reward, you're not doing that. So I realized that people are not going to do that. Slowing it down makes it much easier, much simpler to actually do things and to accomplish, more actually, if anything, than you would trying to take more trades. You could take fewer trades and just scale up your trades, and you'll be way more successful. No, I don't know. No, I don't trade in fast markets at all. Nope. For what? And what's funny is that I don't do that anymore, and now I make more money than I used to make doing that. You're not gonna have the same confidence and the same, like, your nerves, and you ain't gonna have the same balls to do certain things when the market is moving like that. You just ain't gonna do it. You're gonna be shook. You're gonna be scared. The market is scared the shit out of you when you see that it's reversing and doing all type of movement while you're in the trade. It's just too much. That's it. Look at what Ernest just said. And Rich. Rich says sensible trading. Ernest said fewer trades wins every time. The game is called freedom. That's what it's about. I know, right, Rich? And they hungry. Shit. That's why I'm getting the call. They want to eat some shit. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all later on the recap, or I might come back on a little later, all right? Deuces. Yes, less is more. Oh, yeah, make sure y'all like the video, man. Like 8 of y'all ain't like the video. What's up with that? I'm out. Peace.